What kind of income would you like to make in network marketing? Would you like to make $10,000 a month? Would you like to make $100,000 a year? Are you looking to build a multi-million-dollar business over time? And you know, obviously, this is going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort. Most people will never make a significant income in network marketing. Most people don't make a lot of money in anything, but it's possible. And that's what got me excited 17 years ago about possibility. I got excited about the possibility to make enough money to not have to have a job and not have to work for somebody else. But I also understood that it was going to take time and effort. In network marketing, it's about the leverage. It's about finding people that are not just capable of the work, but they're willing to do the work, right? We sometimes prospect people that have all the potential in the world. We bring people into our business. They have lots of potential, but they won't get off their you-know-what and do the work, right? Because they have so much fear and uncertainty, and they make excuses, right? I'm so busy. I got this going on and that going on. So there's a couple things that I thought I would share with you that's been working well for me, all right? So when it comes to prospecting, creating more engagement, follow-up, right? All of it's kind of intertwined. You're trying to create more conversation. You're trying to get more out of your network or maybe the people that you've already been talking to. And one thing that I'm loving is Instagram and Facebook stories. And how many of us are using stories, like we're telling more stories throughout the day and you know, maybe posting less on the news feed. But a lot of my content is now on my Instagram story or it's on my Facebook story. It's a great place to test things out. Like you can ask questions. You can, you know, share curiosity posts, things that you want to test out on your story and see if you get some responses. More people are moving towards stories versus the news feed. And we're getting less engagement on the news feed because more people are consuming information through our Facebook stories and our Instagram stories, but not just telling stories. Not just you telling stories or you doing questions or polls or curiosity posts, but also engage on other people's stories, right? Like engage on their Insta stories and their Facebook stories. So if I have somebody that maybe isn't responding to me, right? Someone I'm following up with, I'll go respond to their story or engage on their news feed, right? Engage on their posts, their pictures. Like I'll engage with them because how many of us want more engagement? So give more engagement. All right. If you want to create more conversations, ask more questions, right? Engage with that audience. When you do get responses, when you do get comments, make sure you're responding to those comments and you're not just ignoring people. And another thing that I think is really important, and this is something that will take time, and this is follow-up, this is engagement, this is closing, and it's really mastering persuasion and getting better at that posture when you're talking to your prospects, when you're in someone's inbox, or you know what, someone's reaching out to you, someone's asking you about your product, and not always just giving them the answers and finding out why do they want to learn more about this product? Why are they curious about your business? What is it that's missing, right? Like, have they tried other diets before? Or have they tried other home businesses before? You want to have two reasons why. Why for you personally, you started a home business, or why you wanted to get started on a product or whatever. But then the second reason why is, why did you choose the company you chose? Why did you choose that product? You know, and having some bullet points, because I think it'll make it easier versus you trying to list off 17 benefits. Just talk about your story, talk about your personal reasons why and why you chose that company or product, and then asking them questions. What are you looking for? What else have you tried? What's got you into the situation where you feel like you need something different? Like what is missing in your current business or job? Sometimes it's good just to hop on a phone call and get to know someone, because people partner with people they know, like, and trust. So again, if I'm engaging in their Facebook posts, their Instagram posts, their LinkedIn posts, or I'm engaging on their stories, right? Like, I'm finding ways to create that relationship with someone that I would actually want to do business with. sometimes we overthink this, right? We're like, well, how do I bring up my business or product? You just bring it up. You just ask them if they're open. You ask them what they've been up to, and then you transition into, listen, I'm reaching out to you for a couple reasons. One, we haven't spoke before, or it's been a while. I wanted to catch up. But the second reason is I wanted to share with you something we've got going on. If you're open, great. If not, no big deal, because you don't want there to be any pressure. You don't want to be the typical sleazy salesperson that just has commission breath and has this agenda, and the only time you reach out to them, the only time you talk to them, and all you ever talk about is your business or product. That's a total turnoff. You have to understand you've got the cookie, right? You've got this gift. You've got this miracle in your mouth, and you're the one that has something that they need, whether it's the product or opportunity. And, I'm so excited about what I do. I'm so excited about network marketing. I'm so excited about what I'm offering to them. And I know how life-changing it can be that I don't make it about me. So when I'm in an inbox, when I'm in a conversation, when I feel like, this person is really interested, but they have some hesitations, I let them know, I have limited time. I'm really serious about helping you accomplish your goals. I'm really serious about helping you get the ball rolling. But let me ask you a couple questions. Are you coachable? Can you follow instruction? Because I'm telling you, we have a system that flat out works, but it's going to be a little uncomfortable, right? You don't have to do a live video to launch your business, but we encourage it. Right? You don't have to do a curiosity post or tell your story or get vulnerable, but we encourage it. You don't have to reach out to your friends and family. You could do cold market, but it's the fastest way to launch your business is through warm market. Do you have some key people we can talk to? Could you put some people in group chats with me? I get them working right away, or at least I get them thinking about what they need to do to get their business launched. And really, I want them to see that it's simple steps and give them some simple ideas of what to do so that they can create a result. Just because I signed up a customer or signed up a new recruit, that doesn't really mean much to me. That's just paperwork, right? Okay, great, you joined the team, but if you join and quit in a month, well, then I got to go out and replace you. I want you to successfully launch your business. I want you to get a result. I want you to make your money back. I want you to be in profit ASAP. And I'm already setting the tone. I'm already planting those seeds that there's a system in place. It's super simple. Don't overcomplicate it. I'm letting the tools do the work, really simplifying the process where all you have to do is get people in this group. All you have to do is tag them in the video. All you have to do is have them get in the group so they can see the social proof and all the people that are having success. So I'm planting those seeds of simplicity right in the beginning and letting them know that I have limited time, but I want to help them accomplish their goals. And when you have that posture and you're letting them know, you're not going to say hey, you're lucky that I'm prospecting you, but that is your mindset. That they're fortunate that you reached out to them. You could use a CRM. You could use Google Docs, right? If you want to have it, on your phone or on your computer to keep track of everybody, you could have just a journal, right? A little follow-up book where you write down every single person, but you need to get organized. Whether it's, having a physical book, a physical planner, or you're using apps, you need to get organized with your follow-ups, right? You need to know where you're at in the process with the people you've exposed, the people you've sent the video to or invited to the meeting, or if you're using the ATM system, you need to get organized. You need to be methodical, because if you want to be a lean, mean prospecting and recruiting machine, you can't just let people slip through the cracks. You've got to stay in touch, especially with quality people. And you know what? I know some people that are real advanced. They're not just using a CRM. They have a whole email follow-up sequence. You got to figure out what works for you. But either way, you've got to get organized. Right? You've got to stay in touch with the people that are expressing interest. And like I said, you got to ask closing questions Mindy, what did you like best? If you were to get started, what kind of results are you looking to get? Oh, awesome. That sounds great. When did you want to get started? I can help you. I can walk you through the process on the website, help you get signed up, pick your product package. Once you get started, we're going to get you plugged into our team training group, right? This is only for distributors. This is only for teammates once they get started. And we're going to teach you the basics to help you launch your business and create results, because I don't want them to have to go chasing down the information and have to figure everything out on their own. I want it to be step by step to help them launch their business, but I'm letting them know that in the prospecting process, okay? In the closing conversation. In our job, we have a schedule, right? We show up to work at 9 o'clock, we leave work at 5 o'clock, or whatever that looks like, depending on the job you have or had. But in our business, we don't have a schedule, right? You can kind of work it when you want, whenever you feel like it. And I think it's so important to have that schedule and have an agenda with the money-making activities, making them so important, just eliminating all distractions where you just have one straight hour. You shut off your notifications, maybe put your phone in airplane mode. Like I'm locking my door, like the kids are not allowed to come into the room, or I'm not gonna be scrolling. I'm not gonna focus on creating content. Like my number one priority right now is to prospect and follow up my face off, right? Like that's the number one thing. ATM my face off, like, just number one priority is getting into inboxes, right? Getting on the phone maybe. Maybe you've got some people you need to just get on a phone call with, or do a FaceTime with, or shoot them a text message. Like, I don't care where they're at, but you got to get in touch with people and just get a yes or no, right? You got to knock them off the maybe fence. You just have to not be addicted to the outcome. You just can't care if people say no, or if people blow you off, or people ignore you. You just can't care. In network marketing, our whole job as a mentor, as a leader, is to help people overcome their fears and doubts.